1.5-inch rotors. That's pretty cool.
I think my face on the braking is gonna be hilarious.
1.86 G's on braking.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Bro. What's up guys, Javi here from That Racing Channel. Today we're back with Ken at Palm Beach Dyno and we're going to check out his 2020 GT500. Since last time we featured the GT500, it's gone through some awesome changes. Now it makes upwards of 1,100 wheel horsepower with just bolt-ons, factory fuel system, factory ported blower. I mean, we'll go through all the details here in a sec. It is freaking insane. Let's check it out. What's up, Ken?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, last time I was here, or you were here, it was pretty much stock, I think. I think that was back in January, right? Oh my God!
Holy
I pretty much got my car about where I want it. I mean, other than, you know, built motor. It's full bolt-ons and a bunch of carbon parts for the car to make it lighter. So I'll just go from the back to the front so I don't miss anything. I just put the Anderson Composites carbon rear valance on. That's pretty much just for looks. It's not any lighter. The really big thing that we just added, which I love, are these new Forge Line wheels. These are 18 by 11 in the back and 20 by 8.5 in the fronts with Mickey Thompson drag radials on it. I literally haven't even floored it since I put these on. You guys are gonna be the first. Gonna be there for that.
I like that.
Inside the car here, we've got the carbon seats were in there last time. I did get the headrests embroidered with the snake on it to match, so it looks factory, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
A bunch of people have asked me if they're
That's a nice little touch.
Seats. Yeah. And then last time I did not have the carbon dash. That's actually a factory option that we just added. Obviously, you can tell I really like carbon. I'm going to be doing everything they offer in carbon. They offer the wing in carbon, all the side skirts, a lot of stuff on the front. I'm just waiting on all that.
Dude, these things look great.
Yeah, and that's the black chrome finish.
We got some Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. Street tire, bro. These look really good, man.
Yeah, I was a little worried, you know, if they were going to be too flashy, but I think they're good.
These brakes. Those always make you do a double take when you see how big these freaking brakes are, man.
I got something nice to show you on the brakes in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually upgrading those, believe it or not.
You're upgrading those?
Yeah.
As if they weren't big enough already, right?
Yeah, exactly. It kind of goes with the theme of everything else I'm showing you, which is carbon. Carbon hood, this is Anderson Composites. This actually is a weight savings. This is 20 pounds lighter. I don't have the hood prop set up for you.
Man, the fitment is...
Well, the real key
perfect
on this compared to like other, you know, aftermarket hoods is their partner of Ford. So they work directly with Ford on this stuff. Made by Anderson from Ford Performance. So obviously they have all the proper data to make these.
It's badass, man.
You know, so
a lot of aftermarket support.
Right, and so everything bolts right on. This is factory, bolts right back in. The factory hood pins bolts back in. Normally you have a hood strut. I don't have that on yet.
for the most part, it looks still looks pretty stock, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's so cool about this setup.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, like, I hate the term full bolt-on, but, you know, that's kind of what this is. The supercharger's ported. It's got the JLT intake, the SPE pulley, the throttle body, which actually, that's our throttle body we'll be coming out with. We'll have those in like a month. It's 105 millimeter. It goes with the blower. Doesn't really help without the blower being ported, but it's definitely important there. It's got long tube headers, lethal fuel rails, ID 1300s. Runs on. It's been running on pump E85 right now, and that's what's in it. Right now on this setup with this pulley, this is a 2.5. Well, the really cool thing about this that really freaks a lot of car guys out is this is on the factory fuel system, and it's making 1178 on this tune-up. Fine. To 8,500 RPM, that's over 1,000 more than factory. Rev limiter, I did make 1,100 on it. The pulley slipped a little bit, plus we're out of fuel system. But bone stock fuel system, fuel pumps, no voltage boosters, nothing. I can do a lot of stuff in the tune to take care of that. So, you know, really, I don't know the number, but it's not a lot in this car to go from this car dynoed at 680 stock. And 1100's the most, and 1078 here.
That's so wild, man. I mean, honestly, I think this has to be one of the most impressive factory vehicles under 100 grand. All right, man, let's go ahead and fire this thing up.
All right.
That has to be one of the best sounding Mustangs. Jesus, you about popped my eardrum, bro.
It's only 4,000 RPM.
Oh my God, shut up. You serious? Felt like 8,000 in my eardrums.
It's about 75.
Dude, that's so badass. All right, guys, I'm so freaking ready. Let's go for a rip.
Want me to hit it?
Let's do this, bro. Stops.
That's what happens when you have 16.5-inch rotors.
And it stops.
That's what happens when you have 16.5-inch rotors.
And it stops, dude.
That's pretty cool.
I think my face on the braking is gonna be hilarious. Because I kind of got a little television on that braking there.
That was fun.
The braking on that, the G-Force felt like a 2,000 horsepower GTR.
Well, that's
like that was insane.
The cool thing is like I've given a lot of like hardcore, you know, car people rides in this, and everybody knows the power, right? Like the guy, you know, Azam from AC Carcraft, Eric Leeper, he's got a 4-second 8th mile Mustang. I did that to them, and they both looked at me like they were like, "What the hell? I've never felt a car brake like that." So, like, you know, power is power, but that's what makes this car so
Insane,
cool, right?
dude.
I mean, try that in any other car, you're like 100 feet past that stop sign.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Honestly, I will say that experience was freaking awesome. Like Ken was saying, I've been in so many different cars and so many different types of pulls. But that's probably the first time in a long time that I've felt a car just, I mean, you were in the brakes.
Yeah.
In the brakes.
This,
and that was just incredible.
I don't know if that was a new high score, but this does have
new high score.
1.86 G's on braking.
Jesus. Yeah. So for perspective, guys, there was a 2200 horsepower GTR. That's the world's fastest street GTR. And I want to say that thing pulls somewhere around 1.5G at its max during a 60 to 130 pull. So this thing just did 1.86 braking Gs. Yeah. So it's, dude, my man.
Like that. Yeah, like, you know, I haven't really hit the car super hard yet. We'll see if this goes up, but the best Excel Gs is 1.3.
That's super impressive, man.
Right, but compare that to the braking, right? That's just
insane.
Cool. Yeah,
so you've officially unlocked a new TRC test that we're going to do with cars is braking power. Because that was a ton of fun. horsepower, 1,000 plus horsepower, the older GT500s.
Right.
And it is nothing like this.
Like, I love old GT500s, don't get me wrong, but this
Yeah, they're
is
badass.
like a completely different animal on every aspect compared to, you know, we're used to the 15 plus Mustangs have the IRS and the more refined everything, but the last GT500 was still built on the old chassis, straight axle and all that. So this is the first GT500 IRS car, DCT, the brakes. I mean, it's...
They hit it out of the park with this one,
Yep.
I would say.
I agree. I kind of knew this was coming as far as the RPM and unlocking a lot more power, but it's even kind of exceeded my expectations.
I'll tell you right now, I am blown away, and this thing, my man, gets a massive PRC approved stamp.
If you're going to pass somebody, like say you're going normal speed like 70, and you go to pass, in automatic mode, it feels like kind of weird. See, I kind of like, you know, you wouldn't do that in a stick car.
Right.
But like if you could downshift it with your foot, watch.
Oh, yeah.
See how much better that is?
Oh, 100%. So I was watching your foot, you just blip the throttle.
Blip it, yeah.
And
it picks the
downshifts,
gear,
yeah.
most likely that you're gonna, however hard you blip it will be how far it goes down, auto mode.
Right.
And you just hold down the left paddle.
It'll go to like the optimal. Oh wow, so there it went straight to
The
third,
longer you hold it.
and then second.
Yeah, the longer you hold it, the
More aggressive it gets.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to hit it in a second. See what happens. It shifted, way short shifted there.
This thing is cool. Like certified, awesome. Without a doubt, bro.
TRC approval means a lot to us.
100%, dude. This thing
Us
is
Mustang guys were always the redheaded stepchild of your channel.
we gotta show everybody some love, man. And honestly, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and anybody can say what they want about this car, but this thing is super awesome. All right, guys. So Ken threw us the keys. I'm gonna go for a ride here with my boy Brandon. Let's do this. What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
First time in a 2020?
Yes, first time in a Mustang.
Stop it.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Well, a
First
good
time in
one.
a
This
Mustang.
is a good one to pop the cherry for sure.
Definitely.
Interior quality wise is just on point. Dude, feel the steering wheel. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that little rub there.
Yo,
sir.
goddamn, that shit is luxurious.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do another little second gear hit here. Just kind of roll into it. Would you listen to that, dude?
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh my god, the way this thing sings, bro. Jesus. The way this thing sings is just incredible.
Dude, as soon as you get into it, I just like straight goosebumps all over.
Any new vehicle that's coming out right now, we're talking 2020 plus, this one takes the cake for me. I mean, hands down. And I've driven, you know, I mean, everything. Hellcats, GTRs, the new Supra, all that. I mean, I drove the C8 Corvette. Well, that's really awesome platform in general. No hate there, but this one takes the cake for me in general, man. Just the sounds, the handling, the braking, the straight line performance, all around beast, man. So what do you think, first impression?
Bro, I mean, I'm kind of speechless. I've till this morning I woke up a Mustang hater, and right now I'm leaving a Mustang fan.
That says a lot right there.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're a hardcore import guy.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% JDM guy. This definitely blew me away.
All right, we're gonna do another little rip here. Go a little higher this time.
Oh, got a little squirrely on you there.
Yes, bro. I mean, honestly, I'm not doing much there. I mean, you can see it tracking a little bit, and it hazed them.
Yeah.
But Ford killed it with the traction control logic on these things. And the DCT, I mean, it's just instant shifts. Man, what a fun car, man. Yo, Nick is gonna lose his shit.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
a hardcore Mustang fan. All right, we're with my man Nick here. What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Joining the fun GT500 shoot here.
Oh yeah, drove 4.5 hours for this, man.
Unlike Brandon, who had never even been in a Mustang before and just diehard import guy, you're a Mustang fan yourself, so it's a nice treat for you.
Oh yeah, this is a dream, man. This is the dream.
All right, so I'm gonna take you for a rip first, and Ken was nice enough to say if I trusted you, that you can go for a ride in it. And my man, I trust you, so you're gonna drive this thing.
Let's do it, man.
Right there. All right, so we had quiet mode on, so let's go ahead and this is normal, sport, track.
Damn.
We had it on sport before.
Whew, that opened her up a little bit.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and listen to this, Nicholas.
I'm listening.
Back to the shop?
I'm down.
Let's do
I'd
it.
love to.
We'll pull it over here somewhere.
Hell yeah.
All right, Nick, you ready for this, man?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, man.
Hell yeah.
Never thought I'd be doing this.
So you've got to drive a couple of cool cars on TRC. You drove the big turbo MK5 Supra.
Drove that Sissio Performance 900
Porsche
horsepower.
Oh,
11.
yeah, you got to launch the
Texas.
piss out of that thing.
That was sick.
Do you want to put it in loud mode?
I would love to put it in loud mode.
Like, would you like to do man mode or child mode? I'll take man mode, please.
Absolutely.
Get mad at whenever.
God damn, dude. This thing is outrageous, bro. And it's so easy to drive.
It is.
That's the best part about it. Damn, dude, what a car. What a car. Well, I gotta leave early, man. I gotta hit the Ford dealership.
You gotta go check your pants, change your pants, and then
got some
hit the
stuff
Ford
to do.
dealer. All right, man, so what do you think? TRC approved?
Oh, TRC approved 100%, dude.
I think this will be your first TRC approved stamp.
I think it might be, dude.
All right, guys, so this is the first shoot spot. We got some cool little art in the background here. And man, does she look good in the sun. Enjoy this little montage right here. So what do we got here, man? I heard you got some nice plans here going on. Let's give us the rundown.
Yeah, this is the new 7.3 liter engine. That's obviously a Super Duty F250, but I bought it because it's the new biggest engine Ford makes, 7.3 liter, 440 cubic inch roughly, I guess. And early testing on an engine dyno, Whipple made 800 crank horsepower on 8 pounds of boost on 93 octane.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's really a fun setup. The other really cool thing about this truck is the transmission. This has a 10-speed.
No
it's
way.
Not the 10-speed from the Mustang.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's basically the 10-speed from the Mustang, way bigger and stronger. So like the Mustang is rated at 800 Newton meters of torque. This is rated at 1400 Newton meters of torque.
Jeez.
It's the same gearing and everything.
That's wild, man.
It's cool.
That's gonna be a cool little platform. So Ken was not kidding when he said he got the base model. We got roll-up windows, ladies and gentlemen. And manual mirrors. I don't think I've seen a display that big in quite a while in a brand new vehicle. I'm gonna gun this thing. You ready to do this?
Hit it. Yo, why does this thing pull? What the hell?
Dude.
You know, the cool part about this car, and the one negative that everybody says is actually a positive if you're going to modify it, and I don't think it's a negative period, is the torque to horsepower spread. A little low, or like far apart, low torque stock. But the problem is when you take a high torque car, say like the 13 to 14 GT500, and then you add the power, all of a sudden you're approaching like 1,000 foot-pounds of torque, and you know, that's great, that's fun, but it's hard to make stuff live like that. And RPM wins races. That's why every race motor out there is a high RPM engine. So now that we've added boost, this thing's still very drivable and probably not going to break. I mean, I'm hoping. So the low torque helps it, and then you rev it out, and everybody's happy.
I mean, to me, there's nothing sweeter than just a high revving V8.
Me too. I've always been a naturally aspirated guy, which to really make power NA, you got to go RPM, and then when people put blowers and turbos on, they try to bring the RPM down, and I don't get it. I want RPM all the time.
So you're revving this thing to the moon, I heard.
I have revved it to 8,800. That was by
Jesus,
mistake.
dude.
80. I have the dynograph over there is like 85, 86. That's usually where I try to pick it up.
Even 85, 86 is just...
And it's
awesome.
It's still making power up there. At lower boost, it actually is still climbing at 8,800. At higher boost, we're starting to hit limitations on the blower, which is already ported, and that's why we have this one over here. This is another blower that we're going to be testing. This is the blowers by Joker's Performance, which I've tested all the blowers out there, not in person, but we've tuned about 40 of these around the country. I have pictures of all the ports, the dynographs, the data, and you know, I'm friends with all the other porters, and they may not like this, but so far, this is the blower to go with. I'm sure it's early.
So this is the one right back here, I guess the latest version?
This is the latest version.
Let's take a look.
So the biggest thing that where these things make power is, so the way this works is the blower's actually under here and it blows up. There's normally an intercooler here, intercooler brick. It blows up into this hat and then down into the inlet, into the engine. The big works in there. I mean, it is beautiful. I've seen them all, and you know, looks aren't everything important.
And I'm sure you got some pictures of the factory one we can show a comparison here.
Yeah, absolutely. You won't even recognize it. That's where all the power is. What's done on that inlet is mostly what's on this car. There's a couple more changes here. The big change on this one is on the outlet. We saw some stuff in the data at higher RPM, and we think we can make it still pull harder up top. And then we have another version after this, and then we have a billet lid being made, and all this stuff. The goal is 1,200 with this looking like, you know, a factory bullet.
That's just something else, man. I'm still impressed what you guys did with the factory pulley, right? You guys took that thing to the moon still, right?
It was probably a dangerous tune, but it's a dynograph I have is 959 on that setup with the factory pulley. More like 920, 930 on a safer tune. It was too lean on that.
Still,
man.
setup,
But yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah. So here are the two dynographs I mentioned. The 1103 and 844 torque. Up here, the pulley started to slip, and then so I lifted, and we were running out of fuel too. So, you know, theoretically, if that kept pulling, you know, 1120, I would think. And then the blue one is what's on the car right now, and these are SAE numbers. If you change it to STD, it's 1100 on the blue line, and then like 1120 on the red line. So
wild, man.
The really cool thing, and is this thing has been. It hasn't missed a beat. I have 125 dyno pulls on my
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I didn't just go and throw every part at the car. We've been stepping up. I tested every single pulley we offer. I tested headers back to back, everything. Mostly so I know and I can give good advice, but it helps
sure.
On our YouTube channel, Palm Beach Dyno.
Check it out, guys.
Here's the breakout grid I was telling you guys about.
Oh my god.
Look at that. These are
Jesus Christ, man.
racing brake performance brakes. These are
Jesus, put that up next to your head. Let's let's give people some perspective there.
Yeah.
That is
this
insane.
Same size rotor, 16.5-inch.
Wow.
But this is 19 pounds, and the stock one is 46 pounds.
Wow, that, I mean, it might not seem like a lot, right? But that is a huge,
On a brake
huge
caliper.
weight saving.
Well, put it this way, and look at it as the whole system, because there's rear. I got rear ones too. Right here, this one's still. You get the idea though.
Damn.
This one saves like 8 pounds. On all four, with this setup, you're saving 65 pounds.
That's huge.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, they're.
And you're not sacrificing braking power, like if you were to put a set of drag brakes on there or something like that, you know? So it's nice.
Yeah, that's the idea, and that's the idea behind my car is, you know, I'm a drag racer and we sell based off drag racing because that's what people want to see. But it's a road race car. So I'm trying to make it perform on the drag strip like as if I tore it up and made it a drag car, but I can still just swap wheels and tires and head over to the road course and do just as good. I'm trying to make like the ultimate, like literally the ultimate street car, all around. I want to even try maybe do that Optima Street Car Challenge deal with it when I get it fully dialed in. So that's the idea. So that's why I did this, because the car is heavy. That's the one downside to the car. It has 7 different coolers on that car. It has 2 engine radiators, and people have ripped those out to try and get it lighter, but that ruins the car. So unfortunately, this is a very expensive solution to that instead of doing that stuff. So that's the idea.
All right, guys, Javier from TRC signing out. It's been an absolute blast checking out this GT500. We'll see you next time.